Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of UA Eats. I'm UA, and I drove up from New Jersey to Connecticut today, to New Haven, Connecticut, because I'm really in the mood for great pizza. Now, I ate at John's of Bleecker Street in New York. I've been in the mood for great pizza for a bit now. So I actually went to John's of Bleecker Street because I really like their coal-fired, coal oven-baked pizza, and it was great. It really hit the spot. But when it comes to that style of pizza, like that coal-fired oven pizza, there really is nowhere that beats New Haven. So I figured I'd come up to New Haven for it. And in New Haven, the big three tends to be Frank Pepe's, Modern Beats, and Sally's Beats. And I ate at all three. But a lot of people have been telling me that there's a place that's better than all of them. You know, it's not part of that big three, but they say it's actually the best. So I'm here at Zuppardi's Beats. It looks like a pizza, but when I was a noob, I called this a pizza, but now that I know, it's supposed to be pronounced a beats. And yeah, look at this place, Zuppardi's Beats, in a pretty nice residential, nice pleasant part of Connecticut, it looks like. New Haven, Connecticut. I think this is technically West Haven, but the New Haven area. But yeah, look at this place. It's got a lot of history too. Celebrating 90 years. I think the other places are 100 years, or close to 100 years. Modern, Frank Pepe's, and Sally's. Or Sally's might be 90s, because Sally's is a spinoff of Pepe's. But guys, though, they say that this place, it may not be frequently mentioned among the top three, but they say that it's, a lot of people say that this is actually the best one. So let's give it a try, why don't we? I hear it's a slightly different style too. It's supposed to be a little thicker than the normal, New Haven style pie. So let's just give this a try. Alright guys, so now we are inside Zuppardi's, and yeah, it's not a big restaurant. Actually, I think out of the ones that I mentioned last time, I think Frank Pepe's and Modern, actually I think especially Modern was one of the bigger ones. It had like a big dining space. I think Pepe's was a little bit smaller, although I think Pepe's is actually like a chain with locations all over the US now, I think. But Sally's was by far the smallest. Like, it was pretty much just a counter at the end, and then like some booths like leading up to it. So this one's kind of more like Sally's, but a little bit bigger than Sally's, I would say. Like your typical like a New Haven Beats place. But let's take a look at the menu real quick though. So yeah, this is the Zuppardi's menu. It looks like it might go by Zoops for short. I'm guessing it's Zoops, not Zups. And yep, I remembered correctly. It's West Haven technically where I am, not New Haven. Stereotypical Italian-American pizza guy. Yeah, not gonna go through the story. You guys can look this up online if you'd like, but I'll just take a look at the menu, and it's not a big menu, so it looks like they mostly make pizza here. So just really just one sheet of paper and double-sided page. So these are recommendations from them. So very top left, where your eyes go first, in the English-speaking language, reading left to right, top to bottom, as opposed to a Chinese and a Japanese, which tend to be right to left. Our original special is a red pizza topped with mozzarella, mushrooms, and homemade fennel sausage. All right, well, I can't say no to that homemade sausage. Sounds pretty good, and these prices are not bad, actually. $15.75, $22.75, and $29.75 for a small, medium, and large, respectively. Though I'll have to ask them how big the pizzas are. Hopefully the small isn't like 6 inches or something. And then their traditional plain pie looks like Anthony Zuppardi's favorite. So yeah, if this is his favorite, we might want to look into it. And look at how cheap it is. $9 for a small. Look at that. And the medium is actually cheaper than the small special pizza. And then they got clam, and the clam pie obviously is a New Haven tradition, and it's a specialty at all of the big three New Haven spots, but I can't eat clams because I'm now allergic, so that's a shame. Then they got chicken. Looks like they do a barbecue, buffalo, pesto. I'm sure it's good, but I feel like I don't know if that's the right thing to get here. I don't know if they do like pepperoni. Maybe that's more of a build your own. A Caesar salad pizza. That sounds, is that good? That sounds kind of weird. If we like this place, maybe we'll come back and try it, but that sounds a little weird. And then everything else looks a little standard, like margarita and sausage. And I guess if you want to do toppings, you can just build your own here. And it looks like, yeah, standard pie is just $9. and mozzarella is $11.25. So maybe one is tomato, one is you know, with a heavier coating of cheese, I'm guessing. And just showing you some of their topping prices here. Well, actually, they have hot oil and hot honey, so I guess I kind of feel like that phase had passed, like hot honey pizzas, but maybe it's still going, or at least still going in Connecticut, it looks like. So yeah, the rest of this looks relatively standard, I'd say, for a pizza joint slash Italian American joint. And yeah, that's pretty much it, I would say. Not much of note to call out, although when in Rome, or in this case, when in the New Haven area, I gotta get a Fox on Park. It's a local soda company here, so people talk about the birch beer here in my other videos, so maybe I'll try that. So can't wait, I am starving. It was a long drive. Hey, so would you say these two are probably the most popular? This one says Zuppardi's Classic, that one's like favorite.
So I would definitely go with the special for the sausage. The plain one is popular, not probably one of the most popular. The fresh clam is really popular.
Oh, okay.
If you want just like a I could also do like a cheese pizza, or that one's just sauce and grated cheese.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, so this one's mostly tomato sauce and
just
Parmesan.
Yeah,
oh,
exactly,
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
I could do like, so we call it like a mozzarella.
Okay.
So I could do that, which is like a cheese pizza.
Oh, okay. Do you guys do half pies?
I could do half.
Oh, okay. Can I do? Okay, let me try this special pizza.
What size?
How big is small? How many inches?
Small is 12 inches.
That's good. Yeah, 12 inches is good. Sorry. I'll do that. I can't do clams because I'm allergic. And then, yeah, I guess.
Just to let you know, it's cooked in the same oven.
That's fine.
That's fine. Okay.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks, appreciate that. And then let me do a cheese one, but can I do a small? Can I do half? Just the typical
half
tomato.
plain, half cheese.
Yes,
Yeah, okay.
Precisely, yeah. And I'll do a Fox on Park birch beer.
Birch beer?
A glass.
Okay.
All right, I was originally just gonna get one pizza, but I decided we would get, two, and then have one be a half pizza so we can try different things. Because, here they have like the more traditional tomato pie, like the plain pie here in this New Haven area. It tends to be mostly tomato sauce and maybe some cheese shredded on top. But then most people think of a cheese pie these days as like more heavily coated in mozzarella. So yeah, figured we get a half and half and see how it is. Also, what's kind of nice about here too is that there's sort of an open kitchen. Like you can see the oven and the kitchen from the front when you walk up to the counter, but other places like you walk up to the, oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Wonderful, thank you. All right, this is our birch beer Fox on Park, it looks like. Unless they gave me a Sprite by mistake. It does kind of look like Sprite, right? But yeah, all I was saying was that I like that you can kind of see the action even from the main dining room. And yeah, other places, you can only see it when you're taking out really, so. Anyways, this is the Fox on Park birch beer, unless they gave me the wrong one. Do they have like a Sprite flavored one, like a lemon lime? Doesn't look like it. Unless it's High Uo. What's High Uo? Maybe they were preparing for my arrival and they misspelled UA. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I was just making a joke, guys. This is where the haters online will be like, they'll clip that out of context, be like, UA is so self-absorbed. Anyways. This is the birch beer, a Fox on Park soda, and I hear it's supposed to be kind of like root beer, but not quite the same, and it doesn't look the same at all. That is really interesting. It's my first time ever having a birch beer soda. Maybe that's a real staple here, but it's the first time in my life I've ever had it, and it looks like Sprite, but it tastes like anything but Sprite. I mean, somehow it just tastes really, really similar to root beer, like really similar. Like, it doesn't taste the way it looks. Like root beer, it kind of looks the way it tastes. Like it's kind of like a more, like it's not like Sprite, like it's a more heavy taste, like maybe a little more earthy. I don't know if that's the right way to explain it. This, like you're expecting it to be kind of like light, but it's not. Like it's clear, pretty much transparent, but it tastes like it's like a thicker soda, like a root beer almost. But unlike root beer, I don't know if this is what separates birch beer from root beer, but at least compared to root beers I've had, it's less sweet, less syrupy. So I really, really, really dig this. Wow. Interesting. It really is. It's like a lighter root beer, so I can get behind this. I mean, For me, root beer can be a little bit too much sometimes, so I don't often drink it, but I could get behind this definitely. This is like a better root beer for me. All right, let's wait for the Apizzas. All right. Dr. Dre should open like a pizza place in New Haven. Call it A Beats by Dr. Dre. All right. Anyways, while I'm waiting, I did want to say that I asked for a glass of water, but look at this big old crack on this plastic glass. Maybe my Dr. Dre joke just cracked them up. All right. Actually, that one was okay, right? Actually, I just realized there's a whole extra space back there. I don't know if that's just a party room or if it's an extra dining space, but yeah, so it's a bigger space than I actually thought. Actually, I just realized I was mistaken. Earlier I said that New Haven places are known for their coal-fired ovens, and it looks like they use gas ovens here. Indeed, in this picture of their pizza on the napkin dispenser, there's not that characteristic char on the edges from the coal oven, so that's a shame, but it's okay. I mean, tons of great pizzas are not made with coal-fired ovens. Actually, most pizzas in the world, like the vast majority. So, as long as it's good, I got no complaints.
Half and half, and the special.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, guys, our pizzas have arrived, both of them. Wow, it looks like a lot more from this angle, but yeah, they're smaller pies, like 12-inch pies, but perfectly enough for me. I'm sure one of these is enough for me. Two might be enough for college me, but those days are long gone. Anyways, so yeah, true to their word, they made me one with half tomato and the typical mozzarella cheese pie, plain pie that people think of when they think of cheese pizza these days. And yeah, this here is the special pizza. I asked if I could hold on the menu just for reference. Yeah, it's literally just called the special with mozzarella, mushrooms, and homemade fennel sausage. So I hear that sausage is where it's at, and it looks pretty good, guys. I mean, like I said, I wish I knew that they weren't coal-fired here, so they are missing that that characteristic, you know, New Haven and Beats coal-fired oven pizza char on the edges, but that's okay. That's not necessarily better or worse. It's just a different style, and not everyone likes that that charred edge. So the crust is still looking charred in its own way, and delicious and crispy, and yeah, you know, some delicious heat bubbles, and yeah, look at that. Actually, I heard that these are thicker pies. I might have been given wrong information. It's actually still rather thin. Even this one, which looked thicker at a glance, it's not too thick, I would say. I'd say this is standard New Haven style. Bottom also looking nice and crispy, not too charred. Look at this nice crispy crust. It seems like hopefully a little bit soft on the inside, not like just eating like a big cracker. But I don't think so, because if you look at the way you look at the way that it kind of has some flexibility and isn't too rigid, I think it's going to be a good combination. So since we're touching this one, let's go in reverse order. I was going to do less toppings and then more, but let's just eat this one first since I'm touching it. So give this a try. That light is kind of being weird, right? Maybe if yeah, that's better. Okay, there you go. That's pretty good. So give this a try. Now personally, I don't mind a little bit of, I think droopiness is bad, but I don't mind a little bit of flop because the New York pizza is like, has a typical flop, and that's why you fold it in half like this. Oh, actually, the birch beer actually pairs well with it too. It complements. Okay, that's pretty good. Especially when you eat the crust at the end, like the edges. Even without the coal-fired like edges, like the charred edges, those edges are still somehow the best part. Let's break it down. The sausage is really good. I mean, it's really juicy. It's juicy, it's savory, a little bit sweet too. Like I really like the sausage. I mean, you can tell they're making it in-house. Like you can tell that that's not some like pre-frozen or sausage from a bag. That is really, really good sausage. And so much so that I actually think that for this special, I actually think that the mushroom kind of does a disservice to the rest of the pizza because the sausage is pretty good, and I think that The mushroom is kind of just like, it kind of tastes like wet and like kind of distracts from the rest of the pizza. Like it kind of distracts from the savoriness and the juiciness from the sausage. Kind of drowns out the rest of the flavors. So this is their special pie, but I probably would prefer to just get like a sausage pie and not have the one with the mushroom on it. But the star here really is the crust. I mean, the cheese is good, but I would say that I don't really taste anything special about the cheese. Like it tastes like a good quality mozzarella, but it doesn't really stand out to me. The crust, like the edges especially, are really the star because they're crispy, and at a glance, you would just think that like they're just gonna be crispy and cracker-like, and maybe that's good in its own way, but when you eat it, like it's chewy. Like here, let me try to show you. Let's just bite right into the crust, eat it reverse, like, you know, stuffed crust style. It's got a pretty good flavor. Like it's crispy, it's got that like charred flavor, and here, let me try to separate some of this crust so I can show you. Okay, I cut it a bit, so hopefully you can see that this crust, look at that, it's crispy, but yet it's still like pliable. Like it's chewy and crispy at the same time. I mean, just look at this. Look at this incredible texture. Look at the incredible texture of this dough. Look at this incredible pliability of this dough. I mean, look at that. Like it's like stretchy, you know, like it's stretchy. It's not just like a dry piece of like cardboard or like a dry piece of, not like just a dry overcooked piece of bread or something. So this crust is the best part. It's pliable and it's crispy, and it's got a nice flavor too. I mean, the rest of the pizza, it's pretty good, but I would say I wouldn't necessarily go out of my way to eat like the middle of the pie, but the crust, man. Whoa. Pretty good. Now let's go in reverse order. Now let's try the cheese one, or the mozzarella pie specifically. Yeah, see how this tastes without any of the toppings on it. All right.
For the very first time,
the cheese one's only okay. Let me actually wash some of the aftertaste on my mouth a little bit.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, so let's break down the cheese one. Yeah, it's all right. Like this one really is nothing to write home about, and you know, it'll be better when you get to the edges, I'm sure, the star. But I would say that you don't really taste the sauce much, and when you do taste it, like it kind of, yeah, as you can see, the sauce is kind of uneven. So in some bites you don't really taste it, and in other bites, like it kind of. Okay, so not so much there, but like in my first bite, like I kind of had like a sour taste. So I don't know, like, could be made a little bit sweeter, I feel like. And the cheese itself too, I would say like doesn't really stand out too much to me. Like it's not bad, like it's a little sweet, definitely solid quality mozzarella, but I wouldn't say it super stands out. And now lastly, let's try their plain pie, their tomato sauce only one with some grated cheese on top. And if this is the same sauce that they used over there, then I'm kind of not looking too forward to this at this point. So let's just try it. I mean, maybe it'll surprise me, right? So this one's also more rigid, it seems like, than the other slices, which were more soft. All right. That one's only okay. We kind of went from like best to worst, or best to less good in like descending order here. So it was smart that we started with the special one with more toppings, because you definitely need more toppings here. For me, it is unfortunately the same exact tomato sauce, because like I said, it doesn't taste bad, but it does taste a little sour. Like definitely could be more sweet. And yeah, and because of that, like it doesn't really have anything else going for it to offset the kind of sour tomato sauce. Like no cheese, and that pecorino romano they grated on top is not very strong, so I don't really taste it at all, to be honest. So this one, only $9 for a whole 12-inch pie. You kind of get what you pay for, I would say. So, but anyways, I did enjoy this sausage and mushroom one, at least the sausage part. So gonna eat another slice of this, and then we'll share final thoughts outside. All right, guys, so we just finished eating at Zuppardi's, and we have our Zuppardi's leftovers here. Our Zups, our Zups. notice that they specialize in a beets only, as opposed to they specialize in a pizza. Get it? Like specialize in a pizza. Okay, anyways, I just want to share my final thoughts. I felt like Zuppardi's was pretty good. I felt like it was a solid pizza place for sure. Oh, sorry, I changed positions since it was kind of loud over there. But anyways, yeah, I felt like Zuppardi's was good. It was a solid pizza place for sure. It was definitely, I think I liked the sausage. I liked the taste of the sausage, and that crust was especially excellent, but it was good. I'm not sure if it was fantastic. Like, I'm not sure if it was necessarily worth the long drive. Like, I can sort of, if I can be honest, I can sort of see why it's not mentioned amongst the top 3. Because the other top 3, I think I could see myself driving up here if I really, really was craving it. Yeah, just to eat like Frank Pepe's or Sally's or, yeah, sorry, that's the truck there that was making noise, now it's here. But yeah, just to eat at Frank Pepe's or Sally's, maybe Modern less so, but at least those two, Sally's and Pepe's, I could see myself making the drive up here if I was really craving it. But this place, I would say not so much, at least in New York, where there's so many good pizza places. Like, I felt like the plain slices, like the tomato sauce pie and the mozzarella pie, I felt like those were really only okay. And the sausage one was a little bit better, but yeah, I mean, the crust was good, but not sure if it was really worth all the hassle to come here on my end. And I do think that while the crust was good here, I think that in New York, crust can be just as good, if not better. For me personally, I would not put it amongst the among the best New Haven pizzas, but that's just me. So let me know your opinion. Let me know your opinion if you think Zuppardi's is among the best pizzas in New Haven, if not the best pizzas just in general, because a lot of people think so. Let me know in the comments, because great minds eat alike. Huh? Oh. I'm not sure what he said. I think he said disgusting. Let me know what you think in the comments, because great minds eat alike. And as always, if you like my vids, like and subscribe. That way you stay up to date whenever I post another video. So we're gonna rest for a bit and then probably film another video while we're still out and about. So until next time, I'll see you later.